Sure, it's kind of a family drama disguised as a romantic comedy about this guy. He's heartbroken just out of college, first major breakup. He gets in the world of online dating, but then he has some family issues. He's like, maybe family stuff's a little important. So he kind of has to prioritize things, but at the same time, he's trying to fill that hole in his broken heart.
Okay.
And he does a lot of dumb stuff along the way.
Sounds fun. Where did the initial idea for the film come from?
Oh, not real life. Like, I made this up. I had no romance issues, no family issues. Everything's been really cool. So, like, I based it off this guy. Let's call him Brian O'Brien. And that guy, he's also from New Jersey and looks a lot like me, very handsome fellow. He went through a lot of stuff that inspired it. But, like, no, I'm cool. Like, I'm the cool director, as Daniel knows.
Yeah, sure.
Daniel, when did you come on board then?
I've been on board for a while. This is initially supposed to be a feature script, and we worked it into a short. So we've been working on it for a few years. Yeah.
And I guess to get into that just a little bit, the reason why we made the short is because in 2016 we were very close to making the feature. We had names attached, Variety wrote about it. It was the most exciting time, and then we hit a wall with our funds that we thought we had, but we still had a chunk of money sitting in the bank. And what I didn't know is when you have an LLC and you have money in the bank, you're losing money on tax every. So we were losing like several $100s a year in taxes. So we went back to our investors and we're like, we don't know if we could get full financing. Do you want us to at least make a short and then hopefully get full financing? So you people at home, if you have some money, we'll make it worth your while. But
Sorry, that was amazing. You mentioned that the idea that this was a feature, condensed it down into a short. How difficult is it to, I don't want to say prune your baby, but essentially prune your baby?
yeah, it's tough because you want to honor your investors and the story they committed to, but also like the feature is called The Lost Year. The events in the feature take place over a year. So part of condensing it was making it roughly over the course of a weekend. The ending of the short gives a very specific note that is not the case with that similar event in the feature without giving too much away. And it was tough, and I don't know if we necessarily approached it as, let's make the best short film ever, but you wanted something that had, enough of the characters. There's plenty of characters in the feature that aren't in the short, but just enough to get the essence of it and try to tell a good story and also try to make it kind of funny and emotional because that's what the feature is. And I think the feature's a little more comedic than the short. But yeah, so it was definitely not, it took, I would say like the hardest part was figuring out what on earth to, because one of our other producers suggested the short idea, and I was just like, I don't know, this isn't Whiplash where there's that climactic sequence. So we did a 3-day shoot. We shot like around 30 scenes because the pace of the feature is very fast, like eighth of a page, nerdy stuff, half-page scenes. So yeah, the short was logistically a little difficult, but we got this amazing cast, and I'm super happy with it. And hopefully we get to make the feature.
I was going to ask, would you still consider making the feature now?
Oh, of course, yeah, I hope so. I've learned by going around the festivals, like we found some interest. There's no smoking gun, so it's still going to be a matter of like really figuring it out, and I do feel like there's a good chance we'll get to make it someday. And I have some ideas too. I might do another pass on the show. I'm kind of considering purposely dating it in like the late 2000s. That way you're dealing with having to like click on a computer to message someone that you're trying to like see. But I think, yeah, like I definitely like to make the feature. The cast is all super involved and supportive. Gracie, our actress, is like the bomb. Like she's promoting the screening right now. Like even though like she's not here and doesn't have to. And yeah, but I'm just so happy with who we got to work with and the experience overall. And now getting to meet all of you fine folks and get in all sorts of trouble in weird countries.